Every day, more Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source. Question: how could Apple TV get even cooler?
This is where ABC News jumps in. We're about to shake things up and give the news viewer, the news user, more news right here on Apple TV. There's ABC News right there. And here's what will happen when you click on it. Video on demand here, breaking news, exclusives, clips, pieces, and original live streaming. All your choices, featured stories, sections, shows, and local news. ABC News on Apple TV. Now this is crazy good.
Saturday night, go on the hunt with the supermodel hunters in Brazil. Yeah, they start them young, very young. So are they about to find the next Giselle?
Great face, really amazing face.
Saturday night means Nightline Prime at 10/9 Central on ABC.
The following is an encore presentation of Local 10 News at 11.
Live, the one and only Local 10 News starts right now.
Off the top, fired up for the 4th. This was the scene tonight in the skies over downtown Miami, putting on quite a show for Independence Day.
And in Broward County, from Miramar to Fort Lauderdale Beach and lots of places in between, a show in the sky. The celebration's not quite over either across South Florida on this Friday night, 4th of July.
And Local 10 News reporter Andrew Perez is in downtown Miami with a look at all the good times. Andrew.
Yeah, well, the good times have actually moved a little bit further down from Bayfront Park. You can imagine all the bars and clubs in downtown Miami are having their own 4th of July celebrations, but many people came out tonight to celebrate the red, white, and blue like only South Florida can.
Happy 4th of July! Happy 4th of July!
From the water, from dry land, even on building sides, it was a party across South Florida. Independence Day celebrated as expected with plenty of food and even more smoke and noise.
Fireworks are exciting, man, but it's all about America. All about America.
USA! USA! Fireworks lit up the sky over Bayfront Park in downtown Miami. From here, you could see the party in Miami Beach and surrounding cities as well. What did you guys think of the fireworks show?
It was beautiful, awesome. I loved it, everything. Bigger, better, Miami.
Crowds and independence celebrations in Miami-Dade were rivaled, though, by Broward. Cities like Miramar or Fort Lauderdale putting on a mean fireworks show of their own. Many bringing out-of-towners with them who came just to see the show and celebrate Old Glory and those who fight for our freedom.
It's our Independence Day and taking a moment to reflect on our freedom. You know, it's something that you have to appreciate.
Now, the smoke after this fireworks show out here was covering a lot of the high-rises. You can see that has since cleared up. The good news, police say they haven't had any reports of any mischief or problems out here. They're hoping it stays like that for the rest of the night. For now, reporting live in downtown Miami, I'm Andrew Perez, Local 10 News.
And we've been following this developing story tonight, a fire in Young Circle in downtown Hollywood. The fire started on the top floors of the Hollywood Bread Building. Firefighters using ladder trucks to get this one under control. The firefight shut down a portion of US 1 just south of the Circle. No injuries reported, and so far the cause of the fire is under investigation.
Late afternoon storms clearing out, making for a nice night of celebrations. So what about the weather for the rest of this holiday weekend? Meteorologist Trent Eric is here with the answers.
Yeah, JC, what we're going to expect here as we go through Saturday and Sunday, almost an identical forecast to what we saw here for the 4th. We'll start tomorrow with quite a bit of sunshine, but the radar behind me, well, it's going to be firing up once again tomorrow afternoon. Tonight, it is quiet across Dade, Broward, and most of the Florida Keys. A couple of showers here just north of Big Pine and some between Andros, Bimini, and Biscayne Bay. But tomorrow, about a 40% chance of additional wet weather. Right now, you can see our temperatures anywhere from 79 in Kendall to 80 Hialeah and Pembroke Pines. The warm spots in the Florida Keys, Marathon 85, Key West 84. To start your Saturday, we'll start off partly cloudy. We'll climb up to 87 by noontime. That rain chance goes up to 40% chance in the afternoon with a high around 90. Want to get you a quick check of the tropics here tonight as we're continuing to monitor Arthur as it moves up the eastern seaboard. This one is picking up some steam, and as it does so, now passing areas around Cape Cod. You can see taking the rain with it. And the latest advisory coming in here with Arthur at 11 o'clock tonight continues to take the storm and race it off to the northeast, now up to 31 miles per hour. Still a hurricane with winds of 75. This one will be heading towards Nova Scotia and eventually Greenland over the next couple of days. Your full forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. JC.
All right, Trent, and coming up in 10 minutes, we will have a report from the Carolina coastline and a first-hand look at all the damage left in the wake of Arthur and where that storm, as you just talked about, is headed next.
Now to a close call for a man who is celebrating the 4th of July at a barbecue in Sunrise today. He was almost struck by lightning. He was at a family member's house in Sunrise under a tree near a canal when lightning suddenly struck the tree. Although he wasn't directly hit, he did get hurt as the electrical current traveled through his body.
He falls back and half his body is in the water, and I started screaming to help, and my neighbor came over and helped me pull him out. He was already half his body was inside the water. I was stunned, and I started screaming, call 911 real quick, and I'm bending down there trying to pull him out of the water because he was drowning.
The victim was taken to Broward Health Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries.
The veteran Fort Lauderdale police officer shot in the parking lot of a Fort Lauderdale restaurant remains in critical condition tonight as we learn new information about the man police say shot him. Local 10 News reporter Carlos Suarez is live at the hospital with our update. Carlos.
JC, we're told that that police officer underwent surgery earlier tonight and that he is recovering. We're also learning a little bit more about the man who they say not only went after his girlfriend, but also set his sights on that police officer.
Deputies say 40-year-old Richard Arruda, seen here in Facebook photos, got out of his car, gun in hand, and opened fire on an off-duty Fort Lauderdale police officer Thursday night. The deadly confrontation played out in the parking lot of McGuire's Bar off Andrews Boulevard. Patrons first heard the screams of two people fighting, followed by gunfire.
I heard it. I heard about 7 shots, 4 from one gun and 3 from another. We get scared that he was going to come into the bar. I mean, we were all running for cover.
Deputies say Arruda and his girlfriend, a waitress at the bar, were arguing when things got physical between the two. According to the sheriff's office, the waitress got out of the car and went to get help.
He pulled the gun on the cop.
And the cop was probably just trying to help.
Just trying to break up the domestic fight. I don't think he saw it coming.
Yeah, Mark, this is Mark Shotwell from Fort Lauderdale PD.
Local 10 News has learned the officer who was shot was Mark Shotwell, a 22-year veteran of the force.
Anything to indicate why he switched identities?
Nothing.
Deputies say Shotwell, who's worked dozens of cases with Local 10 News investigator John Turchin, knew the waitress and only drew his gun after she told him that Arruda had beaten her up.
If anybody calls in and says he's dead, anybody that knows where he died, what medical examiner's office, what city, what county.
Shotwell has investigated some of the city's most violent and high-profile crimes, including the murders of Miami Subs founder Gus Boulis and Fountain Blue Air Ben Novak Jr. and his mother Bernice. Back in 2012, he was honored as the department's Officer of the Year.
And again tonight, Shotwell remains in critical but stable condition here at Broward Health. We're told he remarried a few weeks ago and had just returned from his honeymoon. We're live tonight in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Carlos Suarez, Local 10 News.
Big developments tonight in the quest for the cup. Brazilian soccer star Neymar down and out. Local 10 sports reporter Clay Ferrero here right now with this devastating story for so many.
Yeah, JC, the celebrating after Brazil's big win over Colombia tempered by the news that Neymar suffered a broken vertebrae and will miss the rest of the World Cup. Now, the injury happened late in the match here. Neymar appears to take a knee in the back. He had to be carried off the field on a stretcher. Brazil's team doctors saying that the team star broke the 3rd vertebra and the lumbar region of his back. A few of Neymar's teammates say they will now play harder while thinking of their teammate. Meanwhile, Brazil will also be without one of their other starters, Thiago Silva, who has been suspended for getting his 2nd yellow card. We'll have highlights of that game and Germany and France coming up later on in sports. Victor?
All right, Clay, it was a frightening 4th of July for a 98-year-old woman and her caretaker in Miami. They were at home when suddenly an SUV came crashing right through her lawn and ended up in her living room. And they say it's not the first time something like this has happened.
Everything has fallen down inside the house.
This used to be Marta Echeverry's mother's living room inside her home on Southwest 11th Street near 12th Avenue. That's until an SUV rammed the front gate and crashed right through the wall.
No sabía lo que estaba pasando.
Mom says she has no idea what was happening until somebody explained that a car had entered the house. She and her caretaker were in another room. They're doing fine. but her daughter is clearly upset.
I am very thankful that nothing happened to human beings. At the same time, I hope something is done to correct this problem. It's a big problem.
Echeverry says drivers have sped right through her 98-year-old mother's yard 10 to 12 times.
We have lived here since 1978. On 2 occasions, people have been killed crossing the 12th Avenue, and nothing has been done. Maybe this will be the time they should be ashamed of themselves.
Extracting the car out of the house proved to be no easy task. The driver and passenger, a man and a woman, were transported to Jackson Memorial with non-life-threatening injuries. But by looking at the car, they're lucky. It's totaled, the windows blown out, airbags deployed, lined with blood. As for Mom, she won't be staying at home for a while.
She won't be able to stay here tonight, and I don't know when we will be able to have her back here.
And the caretaker normally spends most of her time in that living room, but she just happened to walk out of the room when the car bursted through.
Opening tonight's follow-up file, this man, the ex-boyfriend of a woman missing for days, is now in jail. Carl Watts turned himself in on an outstanding federal warrant for a probation violation today. Trukita Scott has been missing since last Wednesday, and she was last seen at her job in West Park. Watts has a lengthy criminal record and an alleged history of jealous threats against Scott, but he has not been charged in her disappearance.
After 2 rejections in Miami, David Beckham might be considering building his team's MLS stadium in Broward County. Both the Port Miami and boat slip ideas near the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami are off the table. Now Broward County Mayor Barbara Sharif is saying that a Beckham Group lobbyist has reached out to them.
From the time that we saw Beckham was interested in Miami, we thought Broward would be a better location. We have plenty of room and plenty of land, and we'd welcome another professional sports team here.
The demographic that David Beckham wants is right here, downtown Miami. I can assure you, Miami is where they want to be. I can assure you they're going to explore probably 6 more sites.
While no formal talks or moves are yet on the schedule, a potential site for the stadium could be the county-owned land near the BB&T Center. Still ahead here on Local 10, questions of excessive force and some very graphic video just released. How one force is defending the action seen in this video of an arrest, that's ahead at 11.
Then an inside look at an epic desert dust storm and what a sandy sight it is.
But first, we take you to the Carolina coast for a look at Hurricane Arthur's damage. The storm gone, but not forgotten. That's the next story on Local 10 News.
Out the door, Local 10 News live streaming right now on the Local 10 app and local10.com.
Del Toro Insurance, the assurance to be well insured.
This weekend at Dolphin Carpet and Tile, we're running a special on genuine hardwood flooring, only $2.99 a square foot. Hurry in, this sale ends Monday.
Dolphin Carpet and Tile, get it right.
I love the cup. Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, I read somewhere that if you have a higher chair, people respect you more. The CEOs all do it.
Where did you read that?
Okay, here's your offer.
Wow.
That is great.
Yeah, told ya.
And that's with the navigation system?
Yes, it's included.
Deals so big on Toyotas, they're hard to believe. Get a 2-year lease on a new Camry SE for $189 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Bug bites, itchy rash. Stop your scratching. Stop your scratching.
Relief starts now. Gold Bond Rapid Relief. 2 itch-fighting medicines instantly relieve bug bites and all kinds of summer itches, so you can get back to fun. Gold Bond. Relief starts now.
Hi there. Hi. We're challenging people to try Finish Power and Free. What dish detergent are you using now? Cascade. Are you ready to take the Finish Win-Win Challenge?
We had lasagna last night. It's gonna be tough to clean.
Well, let's load it up with Finish Power and Free and see what happens.
Wow.
That's incredible. That's the hydrogen peroxide action for you. Really? What if I told you Finish Power and Free has less harsh chemicals? I'm definitely making the switch. Take the Finish Win-Win Challenge for a sparkling clean with less harsh chemicals.
Look at these. They're valuable Rooms to Go coupons in your newspaper. Good July 4th and 5th. Coupons that save you big money on great-looking furniture. 2 days only, this Friday and Saturday only at Rooms to Go. So find them and bring them along. Save a ton of extra money and look for the incredibly low interest-free monthly payments throughout the store. I'm talking really low. so buying's easier than ever. That's July 4th and 5th. 2 great days to shop Rooms to Go. Get extra savings and our lowest interest-free monthly payments. Only at Rooms to Go.
You're driving along and then it happens. You get hurt in a car accident.
Rubenstein Law starts working on your accident case the minute you call. Now that's fast.
I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein. Call me. I want to be your attorney.
Call 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
This weekend, get natural travertine stone for only $2.99 a square foot. This weekend, only at Dolphin Carpet and Tile. Hurry in. Sale ends Monday.
Dolphin Carpet and Tile. Get it right.
Del Toro Insurance, the assurance to be well insured.
Hurricane Arthur quickly moves away from the Carolina coast after making landfall overnight, leaving behind the damage and the debris you see right there. And tonight the storm is off the coast of New Jersey. Reporter Scott Goldberg joins us from Seaside Heights.
Arthur hit North Carolina's Outer Banks the hardest, flooding highways, uprooting trees, and knocking down power lines with winds topping 100 miles an hour. The storm also tore up the main road, tossed around boats like bathtub toys, and dumped sand dunes on doorsteps.
Just waves and waves of water just pounding. I thought this is not the place for a person to be.
Even so, by first light, it was clear Arthur struck only a glancing blow.
There have been no casualties or serious injuries reported.
I'd say we've been very lucky.
This sign said, "What hurricane?" as vacationers salvaged what was left of their holiday weekend.
We're gonna make it last.
Arthur's impact went all the way up the East Coast. Here at the Jersey Shore, chilly winds and gray skies left beachgoers bummed out.
It's like 60 degrees, the water, so it's pretty wet weather.
How did the water feel?
Cold. And with dangerous riptides.
My mom, she needed my help because the water was taking her far.
Some fireworks displays were put off until the 5th.
Sort of a bummer.
Tonight, a weakened Hurricane Arthur is strong enough to cause flash flood warnings and high wind and wave advisories up through coastal New England. And on this boardwalk that was rebuilt after Superstorm Sandy, many business owners were disappointed the holiday got off to such a dreary start. But the forecast for the rest of the weekend is much better, and there's still a lot of people here ready to spend money. In Seaside Heights, New Jersey, Scott Goldberg, Local 10 News.
And from a hurricane now to an inside look at a dust storm taking over Phoenix, Arizona. Check out this video. You can see a massive and thick orangish cloud of dust slowly creeping through the skyline. Suddenly, the city is left in darkness. The first dust storm of the summer left thousands of people without electricity, canceled several flights, and ruined many 4th of July celebrations. I believe, I'm not sure, when I was Trent about this, is that a haboob? Is that what that is?
Yes, it is. You've been dying to say that all night, haven't you?
I wanted to make sure that's what it was. It's just a big dust storm, right?
Yeah, you're on Wikipedia. Right. You Googled it?
I did.
I
Googled that 5 seconds ago.
You're in trouble on Jeopardy. I tell you what, this is a smart guy. Yeah, it's a haboob. That's the name of the dust storm there out west. And boy, they are kind of ominous, aren't they? A good thing we didn't have to deal with that here locally, but we did have to deal with storms of a different type. Our typical afternoon thunderstorms here across South Florida. The good thing is, from Broward, Miami-Dade, all the way down to the Florida Keys, we're pretty dry, except this little patch of wet weather just north of Big Pine. Winds very calm tonight, so all the smoke from the fireworks kind of hanging around the metropolitan areas. We have a very light wind of 3 in Fort Lauderdale, 6 Marathon, and 5 in Key West, where the temperatures are sitting at 84 degrees, leading the pack here tonight as we approach the midnight hour. We officially made it to 91 in Miami and Fort Lauderdale today, 1 degree above our normal. Key West was 1 degree above as well. They're normal this time of year, 89 degrees. Tomorrow morning, we'll wake up to 78. We'll continue our climb up to about 85 at 10 o'clock. 30% chance of a shower developing there. The better chance for wet weather comes in the afternoon with about a 40% chance of a thunderstorm. Across the state, you can see the cloud cover in this little trail of showers heading off to the north. That is a moisture trail that comes all the way off Hurricane Arthur as it continues to move past Cape Cod. And there you can see it all the way down the eastern seaboard. As that pulls north here over the next couple of days, we'll continue to see a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms and eventually coming down to 30% by Monday. As the computer model rolls through tonight, tomorrow morning we wake up with that southeast breeze just like today. So plenty of sunshine, pretty dry in the morning. And then as the afternoon progresses, we'll start to see showers and thunderstorms develop once again. And that will bring us that 40% chance of wet weather here for, it looks like, both days of what's left of the holiday weekend. If you're heading to the beach, make sure clouds and sun, UV index extreme, your water temperature sitting at 84. Air temperature should be right around 88. And as far as the rip current chance, no issues. Surf will be 1 foot maybe in the afternoon, otherwise flat in the morning. Wind southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. To wrap up your forecast here for the first part of this Independence Day weekend, 78 all the way up to 90. There's that 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the day. We did see a flood advisory for parts of Broward County, so we'll have to watch that tomorrow. If we get another thunderstorm sitting over the western parts of Broward, it won't take much to get additional flood issues here in town. 40% chance coming down to 30 for Monday with high temperatures not moving much. We'll stay near 90. And then looking ahead towards the work week to come, 30% chance of a shower or storm with a little less rainfall. We watch our temperatures climb up to 92 degrees. Nice and hot, humid. Can you tell it's July?
That sounds about right.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, at least you kept the skies clear for those fireworks.
Yeah, you know, when those thunderstorms pop up this afternoon, I was glad they popped up as early as they did because I knew we would clear out, and thankfully,
yeah, it worked out pretty well.
Pressure's off, and it did work out. So.
All right, well, let's stay on that topic right there because it was quite a 4th of July for hot dog lovers in Coney Island. It's the women's and men's famous Nathan's hot dog eating contest. This year, the woman who earned the eating trophy, Miki Sudo, ate 34 hot dogs, defeating 3-time defending champ, the Black Widow. Don't know what happened to her this time, but in the men's division, it was a slam dunk. The popular Joey Chestnut ate 61 hot dogs and earned his 8th consecutive title. I'm sorry, it's impressive. But before all that eating, Chestnut actually proposed to his girlfriend of 3 years on stage. She had no clue, she's in shock, but as soon as she realizes what's happening, she laughs, she cries, and of course, right in the microphone, she says yes.
Smart move proposing before the contest because afterwards you got hot dog bun and just hot dog everywhere.
Mustard and ketchup. Smart. No, the kisses would be a mess.
No condiments in this competition. They really just dunk them in water.
You're actually right about that.
Coming up on Local 10, plenty of farmers markets will be open this weekend with a variety of fresh produce.
But none quite like this one, where the crop of choice is not legal in most of the country. We have that story up next.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Happy 4th of July, America. I'm John Crow. It's Friday, July 4th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $20 million. To win that jackpot, you must match these 5 white balls plus that gold mega ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first number tonight is 58. That's followed by 33. Up next, we have 39. That's followed by 16, and your final white ball for this 4th of July is 69. Now for the Mega Ball. Tonight's Mega Ball number is 2. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 58, 33, 39, 16, 69, and the gold Mega Ball is 2. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Tuesday's jackpot could be $25 million. Good luck and play on, America.
The finest ingredients, exquisitely prepared, culinary masterpieces, where winners dine.
Rubenstein Law recently got a client $850,000 for a car accident. When you need an attorney, call Rubenstein Law.
I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein. Call me. I want to be your attorney.
Call 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Come on, come on, have a ball. Come on and join the Marlins, y'all. We are the Marlins, come on, dive right into the fun, yeah.
Dive into the action with Family Sundays at Marlins Park. Pick up the Pepsi 4 for 54-pack. The next Family Sunday is July 20th at 110 versus the Giants. Plus, all fans will get a Marlins All-Star poster, courtesy of Franklin Dodd Communications. Go to marlins.com now. Marlins Baseball. Dive in.
Dive right in, join the fun,
See your home in a whole new light during City Furniture's July 4th sale. A power reclining microfiber sectional, $19.99. A complete queen bedroom, $6.99. A 5-piece dining set, just $3.99. And find even more July 4th specials at cityfurniture.com. Plus, get same-day delivery and no interest for 18 months. Right now at City Furniture.
Just $299.95. That's right. For a limited time, we'll paint your car for just $299.95 at Auto Painting USA Collision. Our locations in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Hialeah have been serving our community for almost 4 decades. Check us out at autopaintingusa.com, but hurry, at $299.95, this offer won't last for long.
Auto Painting USA. Now that's more like it.
Declare independence from the ordinary. Now through Monday, extraordinary German engineering from Volkswagen is more affordable than ever during our 4th of July sale. Every Volkswagen on sale now. Lease from $149 a month or buy with 0 down. Choose the bigger Volkswagen Passat, the roomier Jetta, the sporty Tiguan SUV. All on sale with 0 down. Or buy new Volkswagen models with 0% for 60 months. Save thousands during our 4th of July sale. Now through Monday only.
From the streets of Philadelphia to a drive-thru near you, it's Checkers' original Philly cheesesteak sub, loaded up with authentic, juicy Philly steak, kicking grilled onions, and hot melted Swiss. Or grab the new Chicken Philly, loaded with chopped grilled chicken breast, topped like a classic Philly. 2 totally authentic tastes, just $1.99 each. We know you'll brotherly love them. Checkers, feast on!
The finest ingredients, exquisitely prepared, culinary masterpieces, where winners dine.
Welcome back. Caught on camera, a California highway patrolman brutally beating a woman. We must warn you, this video is tough to watch. In this cell phone video, you see a woman walking near an on-ramp when the officer just tackles her, throws her to the ground, and starts punching her over and over again. The man who shot this video doesn't know what spurred the beating. California Highway Patrol says the woman was ignoring the officer's orders and had to be arrested for her own safety.
Let's stay in California right now because long lines today at the first ever marijuana farmers market in Los Angeles. It features everything from wholesale weed to cannabis-infused oils to waffles and even pizza laced with pot. At this market, customers can buy marijuana from dealers all across California and pay wholesale prices directly to the vendors. But as you can imagine, not everyone can get into that market.
We verify that through the doctor that the doctor is good and that your recommendation is good and your ID is valid, everything like that. And then they're escorted back here where they can go and, mingle and talk and purchase cannabis and, then they exit.
Customers must provide a medical marijuana card and a matching ID to buy anything from this market.
And it's time now for sports. I guess there's a long line of Brazilians just weeping tonight.
Oh, man, yeah, that celebration didn't last long, huh? Their star, their hero, out. The whole World Cup has been great. 2 great matches today, despite what happened at the end of that Brazil match. More on that. Plus, we're going to bring you the latest on LeBron and NBA free agency. What's going on around the NBA? That's coming up next.
But first, tonight's winning Cash 3, Play 4, and Fantasy 5 numbers. We wish you luck. We'll be right back.
We thought it was just a phase, but Megan is still failing in school. I'm all out of ideas.
If your child is struggling, our individualized tutoring can help. No matter the age or subject, call 1-800-CAN-LEARN now and save $100. Huntington, your tutoring solution.
Rubenstein Law recently got a client $475,000 for injuries from a fall.
If I were you, I'd call Rubenstein Law.
I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein. Call me. I want to be your attorney.
Call 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
AGA March from Spectrum Jog at Bayfront Park. Battle, Temptation, Luno, Green, Marvelous, Sugar Hill Gang.
Cool in the game. AGA.
Getting the Virtuous Woman Award at the American Gala.
I'm with the mayor's office. I'm the chairman of the Homeless Veterans Task Force for the city of Miami. We're glad to partner up with this gala.
American Gala Award.
You looking forward to
free at the AGA August 2nd Bayfront Park.
BrandsMart USA is having a huge 4th of July financing event. Pay no interest till 2017 this Friday and Saturday only. Bose Audio, Apple 4K UHD TVs, exercise equipment, bedding, furniture, appliances from $9.99. And pay no interest till 2017 on Samsung tablets from $4.99 and all massage chairs from $14.99. Come in this Friday and Saturday only and pay no interest till 2017 on select items throughout the store. That's the BrandsMart way.
Look at these. They're valuable Rooms to Go coupons in your newspaper. Good July 4th and 5th. Coupons that save you big money on great-looking furniture. 2 days only, this Friday and Saturday only at Rooms to Go. So find them and bring them along. Save a ton of extra money and look for the incredibly low interest-free monthly payments throughout the store. I'm talking really low. So buying's easier than ever. That's July 4th and 5th. 2 great days to shop Rooms to Go. Get extra savings and our lowest interest-free monthly payments. Only at Rooms to Go.
Unexpected legal problems?
The accident was the other driver's fault.
For answers about motor vehicle accident law, find Panther, and San Pedro at miamilaw.tv.
Find attorneys, get answers, only at miamilaw.tv.
I used to struggle in school, but Huntington helped me with reading, study skills, algebra,
chemistry,
SATs,
ACTs.
Huntington helped me with all my subjects.
No matter what grade your child is in, no matter what kind of grades they get, Huntington can help. Huntington, your tutoring solution.
As far as pure energy and excitement go, it's hard to beat today's Brazil-Colombia.